This all started a week prior when Mr. Hingeman and I were talking about our shared love for fashion and thrifting. He shared his list of Toronto thrift stores with me, and we decided to go to a few that he hadn't yet visited. And here we are, enjoy shopping with me, seeing the ratings of the thrift stores on the screen, and also just seeing some of my favorite pieces that I saw while there. Subscribe if you're new here, and if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be going into Toronto and rating different thrift stores. This is going to become a new series on my channel, taking you guys along to individual thrift stores, but this one's going to be just a bunch of thrift stores. I'm actually meeting up with someone in a few minutes. It's technically like a first date and we're gonna go thrifting. I'm not gonna obviously share him, and it's definitely more of like, I think it might be like a friend vibe. I feel like lately I've been going into my dates with like the mindset of like, oh, I'm going to meet a new friend. And then I end up friend zoning all of them because of this, because I'm approaching it as a friend. But honestly, I kind of like it. Like if there's a spark, there's gonna be a spark regardless, right? I'm gonna go meet up with him in a bit, and we're just gonna go to a bunch of different thrift stores, and I'll take you guys along, do a little voiceover and share my thoughts on them, the pricing, the types of clothing they have there, and whether or not I would recommend basically going. So yeah, come along and follow my Instagram, and let's just get right into it. Oh, and subscribe. Thrift tip number 1, if you're like me and hate driving downtown Toronto and also hate public transportation, have a man drive you. Okay, but no, in all seriousness, this thrift store was an 8 out of 10. These are my thoughts on the thrift store, and I'll include this for each location so you guys get a thorough breakdown on the screen. I feel like this location had a lot of good 2000s inspired pieces, or just pieces even from the 2000s. A lot of cool tops and little like denim skirts and corsets. They had also a lot of jeans. I was looking at one particular pair of jeans. I'm kind of on the hunt for a good pair of low-rise jeans, and this one pair I was looking at looked like something I could possibly make by just cutting off the top of a high-rise pair of pants and then like sewing it lower, but I don't know if it would look weird or not. I was also obsessed with this other pair of pants that had like this really cool acid wash, so those were cool. They had a lot of cool jorts. These are the pants that I was talking about with the cool acid wash. They also just looked really nice with like the flare. I feel like they'd be really flattering. And these were the low-waisted pants that I was just talking about. You see, even these ones here, it looked like the top was simply just cut off, like the button and everything was gone, and then they frayed the tops. I'm like, can I do that? Is that something I'm able to do? I love the way that they color coordinated all of the pants and just the pieces in the store. I feel like it was so aesthetically pleasing, and I just wanted to like look at it all day. It kind of reminded me of my own closet, but on a better scale. Okay, and now we're at Fever's Vintage. Fever's Vintage is definitely a smaller, less expensive store. I think it's a little bit less curated and more of like a thrift store rather than a vintage store. If you kind of know what I mean, like it's not super pricey. The prices are pretty fair, and it kind of seems like pieces that you would pull from Value Village or things like that, but kind of all in one place. They do have a lot of nice pieces, but I would definitely say it's more of like a streetwear style compared to the previous store, which is more of like a trendy 2000s style. I also think this would be a good store for like men's fashion compared to the previous store, which had a lot of women's fashion. I actually don't think they had any men's clothes, so do keep that in mind with the previous location. That top right there that I was just showing you was so up my alley. I really love the aspect of like putting feminine pieces with masculine pieces, like wearing like pearls and frilly outfits, but then with like a big pair of pants. I feel like something about it is just really cool, and like Colleen Diaz, if you are a fashion girly and you know who that is, she does it so well, and I feel like she's kind of like really made that a big fashion style, if that makes sense, and I really like it. They had a lot of good leather jackets here, like vintage denier, good jean jackets, and good crew necks and shirts and Levi's jeans and stuff like that. So if you're looking for that, definitely check it out. This store was so up my alley. Shopcoat is definitely more of like a vintage boutique sort of thing rather than an affordable thrift store. All of the pieces are so cute. They had so many fur coats, so many pairs of cool jeans, and like really just cool, nice pieces. They also had some like home decor and shoes and purses. The worker there was so cute. She was like wearing the cutest outfit, and she had a little pregnant belly, and she just looked so cool, but also cute because of her little pregnant belly, and I was obsessed. These jackets were so cool. Everything in this store was really cute, but I will say it's very expensive, so be prepared to spend some money if you're looking to actually buy anything from these locations. They had really cool like coffee table books and stuff like that. Also, I guess they had that like little Burberry purse as you just saw. some boots. They also had change rooms here, which is a big plus. Not all of the locations have that, and I don't think the one that I just showed did have change rooms, but I might be mistaken. The first store that I showed you did though, so keep that in mind. And yeah, it was just so cute in here. The colors, the theme. It's giving like Aritzia or like Oakenfort, but kind of cooler because it's like vintage and not just like manufactured pieces that are all just in the store. The furs were huge and very pricey. This one was like over $500, so yeah. The next location was Penny Arcade. This one was very like hipster sort of vibe. I was really interested by this sandalwood incense. I guess you like burn it in a specific bowl and it's like an incense, but I've never seen it in that shape. It's like rope, which is very interesting to me. Anyways, they had a lot of knickknacks here, a lot of cool like funky pieces. Not necessarily my specific style, but I can definitely appreciate it because it does look really good. They had little like bathing suits here and jeans, and so I think they had some skirts farther into the back of the store. A lot of jackets and just like nice pieces. Again, this one was a little bit more pricey, but wasn't like ridiculous. Although some of the pieces were kind of ridiculous now that I'm thinking about it. We were just like admiring the quality of the pieces here and feeling everything up because everything was just like really good, high quality. I'm such a sucker for a knickknack. Like, I just love little things. Does anybody else just love things? I was obsessed with this blazer right here. I feel like it's so stunning, and the back of it's even prettier. Please look at this. I really want to try and make something like this. I feel like maybe it's possible if I just get like a blazer from the thrift store and then some lace. I don't think it would be that hard, but I could be making that up. I don't know. Also, this bodysuit was cute. I love mesh lately. I've been really liking the way it looks. They had some nice jeans, a nice little coat. I need to stop looking at coats because it's going to be warm soon and I do not need any more coats. But yeah, that was actually the last store that we went to. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you're new here. If you want to see more thrifting style videos, whether it's just like thrift with me's or actual reviews of stores, definitely let me know. If you want to talk about dating more, definitely let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Please like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.